Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. It's Sunday. It's a relaxing morning, and it's kind of late in the morning right now. It's about 9:30. But we didn't just get started out here. As a matter of fact, where's my coffee? We actually got started quite early this morning, as I was a guest speaker on one of our subscribers' channels as well. Art Carlson, as you know, if you read many of the comment section, he's always a commenter in many of the episodes here on My PI Dream. Well, Art actually, he has his own channel. I think he has a YouTube channel, and he has a channel on one of those multi-conferencing type of a systems where you dial in and you become part of a conference. He has a company. It's called I think it's called Artco. Let's see if I can find the name again. The name is Artco Drone Solutions, and he is really big into drones, and that's what the whole channel is about. So he invited me this morning as a guest speaker on his channel, and he has an audience that dials in. And it was a lot of fun, and he said that it would be okay for me to rebroadcast. So if I can find the archive copy of today's video, once he gets it uploaded, we'll do a rebroadcast of today's episode. It was about about hour and 15 minutes long or something, about an hour and a half, somewhere like that. So we'll edit it down so it will be not a long episode, but something we'll try to keep all the key points that was really interesting inside there. And I actually learned a lot today. So before we get today's video started, let's see. Yesterday I was not idle. As you know, I'm not a real good idle person, but I didn't capture a lot of the projects that I did yesterday. Remember, I said the day before on the last episode that I published that I was going to do something with rivets, a rivet gun, and some leftover roofing material. So we'll get into that in just a little bit as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Okay, well, it is almost lunchtime. Where did the morning go? Well, the morning, about an hour and a half of the morning was spent with Arthur Carlson for the drone interview that we did on his channel. And I'm hoping that he will provide me a link to the video that we did, and I will try to repost it on our channel here. It was a lot of fun, and thank you, Art, for inviting me. So the thing I wanted to talk about, we are about to, before I talk about it, we're about to run off into town. We're going to run into SM, grab some lunch, do some grocery shopping, and who knows what else inside the mall, and then we're going to come back here. I think since today is Sunday, I think it's going to be a relaxing day. Whether you call grocery shopping relaxing or not on a Sunday in Lipa at SM, I don't know, because it's when it's crazy day for shoppers. When I say crazy day, I mean long lines. I don't know why we put ourselves through it, but we have to do some shopping. The dogs are out of dog food, the people are out of people food, and I have no snacks, so we're gonna do a little bit of shopping. What I wanted to show you quickly, briefly, before we do go, is one of the projects I'm working on and still working on. Remember, I said rivets, I said rivet gun, and I said roofing material. This is what I worked on yesterday. Now, this is just a brief modification that I did to the cistern area right here. I need some kind of protection. I can't find the covers for the filters that don't allow UV or sunlight to go through, because when it's clear and you have water, the combination of clearness, transparency on a device like a canister there for the filter, and the sun, it produces algae. So I'm getting algae inside there, so I need some way to cover it up a bit. I went down to the store that I purchased these from, which was Wilcon. And they make two different types of canister. They make the ones that are not clear, that you don't see through, which is what I should have gotten, and I just can't buy those and replace it on these heads because the thickness of the screw-on is different. They won't fit on here. They'll screw on, but they won't go up enough, I believe, for a good seal. So closing this off where you don't get too much sunlight inside there is going to help a little bit. I already have to replace, for the second time, I have to replace the canister in there, the sediment canister filter inside there because of all the algae that's growing inside. So I'll clean that. And what I'm trying to do over in this area is to cover up the PPR pipe so that the UV doesn't deteriorate the PPR. It doesn't deteriorate it nearly as bad as PVC because it's thicker, but it will deteriorate some of the outside coverage. Plus, I want to cover the pump. Remember, the pump right here needs to be covered up because this is electronics inside here. So we will drop this down here in this area to prevent any type of stormy weather from getting the electronics on this inside the pump itself, the pump housing wet. So we'll take care of that. And I will probably run some more of the material, the roofing material over here to cover up this as well. Again, to prevent any UV deterioration. But this is work in progress. You can see the rivets. I did the rivets up here, and I have to find some of this color paint to cover those up so you don't see these silvery things. Or I could just leave it like it is. It's not a big deal, but not too bad. And it comes off easily. It wraps around the composite wood here, but you can pull this out a little bit and take this whole section out if you need to do any type of maintenance or adjustment to the pipes inside there. So again, it's I won't say a temporary solution. I think it'll work, and it from above and from away, it doesn't look too bad, and it matches the color of the things on the house. Let's go down into the basement briefly and look at another project that I was working on. So what I worked a little bit on last night was accessorizing the workshop. And accessorizing, I added two things. I added an extension cord. Here's an extension cord that will plug in to this outlet right here. Or if I can, this is actually an access port right here. It's not meant for a service outlet, but if I can put a service outlet there, I can plug this into the service outlet right here instead of using up this outlet over here with the wire connecting over here. But either way, it doesn't matter. And this kind of pulls out, and I go 50 feet. I can go 50 feet with this. It's a self-winding reel, and it will go back inside, and I can do maintenance on the vehicle right here. It will reach everywhere here inside the basement. Plus, I put a hose, a high pressure hose inside here, which does the same thing. It pulls out, and it will go back inside, and I can run this. This is another 50 feet. And it will hook up eventually to an air compressor that goes here. And right now, I just have a air gauge right here, and this will be used for putting air in the tires of the vehicle, because remember the vehicle is going to live in this spot right here. So when I'm doing maintenance, now I have power and I have air, and with this really nice handy dandy concealable retracting type devices for the electricity and for the air. Again, work in progress, a little bit at a time. Okay, well, as you can see, Ma'am Ness over here is feeling much better. We can't do too much. I can't have her out too much. She doesn't need a lot of time walking around. But she's recovered to the point that she can go grocery shopping. So she said, we are going grocery shopping. She's tired of being in the hospital, and she's tired of being restricted inside the house. So we're going to go out.
I want to see the outside.
Yeah, and everybody, all the people had wonderful prayers and hopefulness that you're feeling better. So
thank you so much for all your concerns. I'm better now.
Well, not quite all better. She's still a little hoarse. So let's go ahead. We're going to run to SM, spend a couple hours or maybe a little bit longer there, and then we'll come back here to Feliz. And I don't know what, no more work here today. I think it's going to be a relaxing day. That's enough for today. Tomorrow there'll be some projects working on around the house here as well. So off to SM. Okay, now before we head downtown, I need to feed the dogs. The dogs don't have any regular dog food here, so they're eating our leftover food. So I wanted to show you. I've been training, and I think the dogs are ready for a demonstration on their training on discipline. Now, Hapone has always been really good. You tell him don't eat, you wait till you get the food out, and he sits back patiently. Mary Ann was out of control. You have any kind of food, and she's jumping all over the place. She's actually doing pretty good right now. How about that, Mary Ann? Are you ready to eat? Huh? Are you ready to eat? Okay, so let me see if I can do this and it works right. Things that you are trying to show people, it seems like it always backfires when you're showing them, but when they're not there, it always seems to work fine. We'll see. So anyway, I have both dogs. They have beef stew. We have some beef stew left over for both of them. And let's see if we can get them to be disciplined and wait till it's time to eat. Okay, hop on up here. Wait. Okay, they're nice and patient. This is a good sign. And no, you have to wait. And the magic word is okay. Go ahead, you can eat. Okay. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but all these people have water down here. Look at all the kids with the water. And there's a reason why they have water, and I can't explain it quite so much here. Well, here's another spot right here. Everywhere we go, and we're getting splashed.
Oh my God, look at that. That's fun.
You notice everybody's wet, and it's mainly people who are walking that are getting wet. And I'll let Ness explain to you what's going on. It's not like Return of the Zombies or anything like that, and they're all infected and splashing the vehicles and people walking by. It's actually a reason for this. It's a tradition. And Ness, what's going on?
It's a Catholic tradition, which we call tagbuling or bulingan, wherein it commemorates the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist in the River Jordan. So what the Filipinos do is they simulate the anointing of water in the community. So anybody who walks or anybody who rides a transportation, they would try to wet or anoint the person with water, and sometimes it's fun, but you all get wet, and it's fun for them.
And this is like the first Sunday in March, right?
Yeah.
Like first Sunday in March. But the kids are having a ball out there, and we'll try to capture some more as we make our way to SM. Okay, with lunch out of the way now, it's time to do a little bit of grocery shopping. So we're going to go down to SM Supermarket, pick up a few grocery supplies, and then maybe a quick stop by Clyde's, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Or Red Ribbon and get a cake. I might pick up a cake on the way back. You know she's feeling good if she wants a cake. So we'll grab some sweet treats also on the way out and head back to Villa Feliz. Oh, and I just got a message from Arthur Carlson from the interview this morning. He said he's already edited the video and it's been uploaded. So what we'll try to do, we'll try to include that, an edited version of that on today's episode. So hopefully I have time to do that this evening. I think we're going to close from right here at Cafe de Lipa here at SM. We were going to get coffee, specialty coffee, from Clyde's. Clyde's normally has that. They have a little brewmaster inside there, but their machine is down. It's not operable. So it would have been great to have had one of the Clyde's pastries with one of the great coffees that they make in there as well, but it was down. So we came to a different part of the mall. Said we're not eating Clyde's. We'll save that for the house, and we'll just sit here and enjoy a couple of good coffee drinks here at Cafe de Lipa. Hopefully I can download and share some of today's episode that I did with Arthur Carlson on the drone show that he does. I hope I can download it. He sent me a link while we were here. It's in the mall that said he has already uploaded it. If not, I'll try to get it another time. So I'll do that and post edit when we get back to Villa Feliz. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow, again, we'll probably attack a little bit more of the rivet and the rivet gun and the roofing material on that little bit area. Oh no, we probably won't do that because tomorrow is the big day that the folks are coming down from Laguna, the waterproofing team from VP Seal. Now that's going to be a big day with them doing stripping. We probably won't get down too much inside the cistern and watch what they're doing because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of dust and grinding, and I don't have a mask or anything. I know those guys are going to come with the special gear that they need to be able to do that inside that combined area. But that's going to be the big day, and I don't want to get in their way because that's where that rivet solution, the rivet and the roofing area that I was working on, it's going to be right there where they're working. So I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow, but we'll find something to do. So let's go ahead and close for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time we upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.